His sneezes scare me, like they actually scare me because they're so loud and out of nowhere.
It can sometimes be a bit embarrassing, but it generally makes me laugh so much.
So my dad's like, oh, are you calling me a potato? And it's just...
My stepdad is genuinely one of the best people in my life.
Happy early Father's Day to all you fathers out there.
So does my dad have any quirky habits? Does sneezing loudly count as one? Because I swear to God, his sneezes scare me, like they actually scare me because they're so loud and out of nowhere. And he also yawns really loudly as well.
So whenever we go on holiday, he'll always want us to go to the airport like really early, like hours before our flight.
He snores in his sleep like mental, like it's so embarrassing. Also, we were in Spain to go visit my grandparents and there was music in one of the bars and he started dancing to it and it was proper dad dance.
He thinks it's funny. Well, he comes up with some ridiculous jokes, which to be fair, all of us laugh at. But I think we laugh at them because they're so stupidly funny.
My dad's best quality is definitely road rage. It gets really funny when we're in the car and when we're driving.
My dad likes to do the shopping every single week. And he always goes to like different stores, which is kind of weird because you'd think if you're going to go shopping you'd either do it online in one store or you would just go to one store and then maybe go to another store a different day, but no.
Whenever someone's shoe squeaks or like you move your chair and it makes a sort of like fart noise, my dad loves to say like, oh, what did you fart? He tends to make a lot of dad jokes. In Spanish, when you say dad, it's papa. And if you say something, and if you just change the way you say it, it's like you're saying potato. So my dad's like, oh, are you calling me a potato? And it's just...
When we're in the car and he'll randomly start singing to the song, and it can sometimes be a bit embarrassing, but it generally makes me laugh so much just because he does it in like a really funny voice.
He has random tan for no reason. I don't know if that's any other dads. Like, he's the only one in our family that gets tanned. Why? We don't know.
He like dances in public and it's so annoying.
He always sings so loud and like whenever my friends are in the car with me, he always like sings like extra loud on purpose because he thinks it's funny, and then he always dances to the music.
He just bullies my music choices. I love to listen to Billie Eilish, I love to listen to One Direction, but whenever I mention them names, he's not very happy about it.
He's obsessed with fish tanks, right, and fishes. He wants to build his own fish tank, and he's been watching YouTube tutorials on it. I think he was on his iPad. I was logged into my YouTube account, and I was looking through my history. I'm like, why is there this Chinese man building a fish tank in my history? And I was really confused, and then I realised, oh, it's my dad watching it.
Every time he come in the room, like do this, like, and sometimes shouts at me for no reason. Like, it's so crazy. And guess what? He always shouts at me, never shouts at my brother. That's the thing. And he's always mad at my mum for no reason.
He thinks that I'm like younger than I actually am, so he would talk to me and act around me as if I was younger than I am. Sometimes I'm just trying to have like a mature talk with him and he will be trying to make silly jokes.
When me and my brother and my dad are in the car and I put on some music, he will join in but not saying the right words or anything close to the right words. It's kind of annoying, but it's also quite funny at the same time.
When he's on the phone or when he's talking in general, he talks really loud and I don't know why.
We always fight over the seat and the sofa because he always sits in the seat that I normally sit in, and we always argue over it because it's close to the TV. But I do love him.
My dad's really into like sciences and he's always like throwing in like a science question, like he'll ask you like about the periodic table and it's like, please stop.
Whenever my family and I are coming back from somewhere late night, what my dad always does is he puts down the window, and because of that the car becomes really cold, and me and my sister in the back seat, we can't say anything because he honestly loves having that window open. He just doesn't like us telling him to put it back up.
When I'm in the kitchen and he's outside, and then I'll knock on the window and then he'll wave at me and then he'll stick his tongue out and then he'll turn around and start waving his bum. It's so embarrassing. We have neighbours, they can see him. But think we can let him off just because it's Father's Day.
He dances like this. And then he'll sing I'm sexy and I know it at the top of his lungs. He once did it in Tesco in the middle of the store.